Hi, welcome to automationtesting.in. Please hit the subscribe button and press the bell icon to get the notifications. In this video, we will see custom steps in Tesbo. Design your step. Means what is this custom step and what is design your step. So we'll see. So the vision of Tesbo is to write the less code or no code, but there are some situations where we need to write the code or function which is not available in Tesbo. Then Tesbo has the facility to define the code by creating the custom step. So in our previous video, we already seen that there are a number of keywords in Tesbo. Right, we already seen in our previous video. There are a number of Tesbo keywords. But there is a situation which the functionality or what you are requiring that is not available in Tesbo. So the keyword is not available, the functionality is not available. Then what to do? Right. So we cannot stop using Tesbo. You already started using Tesbo, you have automated a number of test cases, and after some time, so there is a scenario, there is a functionality, particular verification which is not available in Tesbo. So what to do? So we cannot scrap all the test cases which we already written. So to avoid that situation, to handle that situation, Tesbo has a beautiful scenario called custom step. So by creating your own step, you can use that in your test cases. So how you can do that, we'll see. You need to create custom step package inside the test folder to define your custom step. So you need to create a package called custom step. So which we already seen in our previous videos, that what is the packages we need to create in the your Maven project. Alright, so there we already created custom step. So we need to write our custom steps under the custom step package. So you need to create the method for custom step with @step and the tag name, annotation with the tag name of that code. Code class is by default using the WebDriver, and so you don't need to define or initialize the WebDriver in your code class. You can create as many as Java class for the managing custom steps. So under custom step, you need to create a class, code class. Inside the code class, you need to write that function or method which you want. For that, we need to follow some syntax, and that code class use the WebDriver instance to create your own method. So Tesbo has given the facility to use WebDriver instance in the custom step. So we'll see by taking an example, but here this is the just theory. Okay. So a simple example of how this Java file looks like and what is the name you need to give. You say public class code that extend Tesbo driver. When you extend Tesbo driver, you will get driver instance, WebDriver instance, and you need to write @step, and this is called tag name. So in the brackets, verify profile page title. So this is the actual step you need to write in the .test file. You see that public void profile, verify profile page title, and you see driver.findElement by .xpath. Right, driver.findElement by .xpath, something like that. Okay, so we can write something like this, and we can use verify profile page title. So you see, this is .test file. We keep writing step, right? Already we have seen .test file, but when there is a custom code, custom step, to mention that, you see that we need to mention code keyword, code : verify profile page title. From where it is coming, verify profile page title. So in our previous slide, we see verify profile page title. This you need to use here in the code step. Okay, that simple it is. You create your own step and you can use the same thing in .test file. Okay, so we will see that by taking one example or same thing, how to write in our project. Okay, let's go to Eclipse. Okay, so here source test Java, you see that we have created a custom step package. So inside the custom step package, right click, new class. This is Java class. So give the name as code. Okay, no public static void means just code. So once the Java file creates, then we need to extend one class. Extend Tesbo driver. Okay, so extend Tesbo driver, you see it is coming from import selenium.extend Tesbo driver. So it is asking us to add constructor. So this parent class having constructor, so we need to add that constructor. You see that super, and it is accepting a parameter called WebDriver. You can give whatever it is, WebDriver driver. So you need to pass the driver to the super method. Then that's it. Here that's it. Constructor is this much, and then you need to write one more class called reporter. See, reporter is coming from report API. I'm just creating an instance for that, new reporter. So what is the purpose of this reporter? I'll tell you. So now I will start writing a method, public void something like verify profile page title. So this is, you can verify the titles, all these things. We have predefined keywords. Here I'm just giving you an example that how to create your own custom step. Okay, so I'll say assert dot. So assert, which assert I need to use. Okay, so we can use JUnit, we can use TestNG, whatever you want. There is no restrictions to use assert. You can use TestNG assert, otherwise you can use JUnit assert. So when you create Maven package, by default you will get JUnit, right? So no need to add TestNG dependencies, all these things. So you can directly use which is available or which is default available with this project. Assert dot assert to true will take exact JUnit. So when I hover on this, so arg dot JUnit. Okay, arg dot JUnit dot assert. So I'll just mention here condition that driver dot find element by dot xpath, one xpath like div contains text, comma, I'll say it is having some profile. Okay, so dot, I need to close one more, is displayed. Okay, particular thing is displayed or not, I'm just verifying that. And then what is the reporter? So when you use this reporter, we have print step. I'll say profile page title is displayed. So when you use something like this reporter, it will write this information in the report, HTML report. Okay, if you are not using, it will not print. So this is the method, but how to make it a step? You need to mention @step. Okay, so this step you need to import. You see, custom step. So custom step dot step, and then you need to mention the text which you want. I say verify profile page title. That's it. I have created my own step which is not available in Tesbo. Okay, this is just an example. Now how to use this? Right, how to use this? So we'll go to the tests. Where are the tests? You see test, login.test. So in the login.test, what I'll do, I'll create login to the application with valid credentials. So now we'll change this code. Okay, we'll change. We have given simply enter something in username, enter something in password, and step click on login button. Till here it is fine, but I need to verify. That verify is not available in Tesbo. Then what you can do, I have already written code, means custom code. If you want to use that, you just mention code colon, then you just use this text in the here. That's it. We are done. We have created our custom code and I'm using here. If it is already available with Tesbo, then you need to mention step. If it is not available and you have written your own step, then you need to use code queue. That is the only difference. Okay. This is how you can create your own custom code and you can use the same thing in your actual test case. So this is all about creating custom code, otherwise custom steps in Tesbo. Okay, that's all in this video. Thank you.